James Fallows and Deborah Fallows, the married authors of Our Towns, a 100,000-mile journey into the heart of America, Pantheon, 413 pp, half out of 4, believe that America needs a book like theirs right now.
Most parts of America have been doing better, in most ways, than most Americans imagine, James Fallows argues in his half of the book's introduction. We wanted to take a fresh look at the country, its disappointments and its possibilities. The means by which Fallows, a longtime national correspondent for The Atlantic, and his wife, author of the book Say Mother's Work in Dreaming in Chinese, navigate our country's current course is literally by flying across America in their plane, a Cirrus single-engine prop with a built-in safety parachute.
That parachute is, fortunately, never deployed during their book-length journey, but it is a good metaphor for the Fallows method. The pair dropped down into 29 towns across the USA's length and breadth, soft landing at the local airport and fanning out to sample the local institutions, industries and attitudes.
This proves way more enticing in theory as a vagabond literary conceit than it is in reality as a 400-plus page revisiting of the towns the couple called on. For all the words and effort they expend to illuminate each town's innermost essences, the result is too often an extended civics lesson.
The conversational tone of what is essentially the Fallows travel diary is recurrently dulled by the drone of data speak, fact and statistic laden, that, while welcome in our fact-sketchy contemporary climate, makes for some arduous reading. Perhaps this is a function of the upbeat message that Our Towns is dedicated to delivering. The Fallows mostly share municipal success story after success story, a litany of towns in Renaissance, towns that have thwarted their industrial decay, reinvented their downtowns, reinvigorated their school systems and repurposed their old mills and factories.
The good news is welcome. The bad news is a lack of dramatic tension. Any alternate narrative of dying towns still trying, or failing, to rehabilitate themselves largely gets lost.
The structure, inescapably, is meandering. The authors strive to give faces to the civic leaders, educators, environmentalists, entrepreneurs, public servants, librarians, business people, city planners, artists, workers, immigrants and students they meet along their way. Readers may still find it hard to differentiate them.
John Steinbeck's Travels with Charlie is cited as a literary lodestone in Our Towns, along with William Least Heat Moon's Blue Highways. With the best intentions, however, Our Towns re-renders those American odysseys as something closer to a thoughtful think tank study for, say, the Pew Research Center where, unsurprisingly perhaps, Ms. Fallows has worked.
There is a great deal of fascinating information let in throughout Our Towns, all of it gleaned with considerable journalistic diligence. The survival stories of every single town visited by the Fallowses matter enormously. That the couple has collected them between covers is a noble achievement. Visiting those towns in person, with this book as a guide, now would be the best way to bring them to life.